This podcast is supported by VGNA Corporation. Trucking and logistics services at its best.
Oh, Sax, good.
Welcome back to Cruiseman Podcast, episode number 10.
10. We are getting there.
Wow. I'm one of your hosts, of course, Adeti Ladende, and we are going to be speaking to our next host.
I'm also one of your hosts, Deborah Macaulay.
And your girl, Kit Kat.
And of course, we do have a guest in the house. For those who cannot see us but are hearing us, we do have a guest in the house. And for those who can see us, you can see our guest, but I'm not sure you know her. So we're going to be introducing her in a minute. And don't forget that if you're enjoying our podcast, make sure you're putting a comment in the comment sections on Instagram, on YouTube. And don't forget to click that share button. It doesn't cost a dime to share. Just click that share button. Please kindly do so. Thank you. Support our ministry by doing so.
Amen.
Yes, so it's our podcast only for cruise mates, entertainment.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, our YouTube channel. Find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, more like that. Share, like, comment, most especially.
Yeah,
Comment.
yeah,
Your
yeah.
comments will, ginger us.
That's right. Remember, comment, and fill out the form, especially if you want to be a guest. And you know what? With all good things, we need good sponsorship, good support systems. So reach out to us. We're here for you. We want to make you guys have fun and enjoy the ride as we cruise along.
Yes. So today we're going to be introducing you to our guest in the house. Her name is Ms. Racheal Oyiza. Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah.
You're welcome, Rachel.
Thank you.
So a little
Thank
intro. She's an international award-winning producer. She's an actress based in Toronto, but of course works worldwide. She's also a personal support worker. She has a TV series, I believe, coming up on her YouTube channel. So check her out on her YouTube channel. And what's the
Oyiza Pro TV.
Oyiza
Pro TV.
Pro TV
Yeah.
on YouTube. Kindly support, follow, subscribe. Let her know you're coming from Cruisements.
Thank you.
And so that's what you do. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself that we don't know, and what you've been doing so far in the entertainment industry in Canada, and of course outside of Canada, and anything you have coming up soon.
Okay. My name is Racheal Oyiza, as you all know. I don't have a popular, what is it called? AKA, no. Is that like AKA? Yes, I'm an actress, I'm a producer, and yeah, I'm a personal support worker. Yes. So I've been into industry for the past, I think when I was in university, I finished from Unilori. Yes, I was biochemistry. I studied biochemistry. So, but I love acting because even back then in the church, I was in the drama group. So I love acting. So I was like, one day, I would like. I just want people to know me one day. Like I've been praying for that,
And your dream is already coming true. It's even true now.
Yes, like I've been dreaming about that. Like I always go for auditions from school, And back then in Nigeria, they're like, okay, even for them to give you a worker pass role, some people want to I don't want to go into it, you know.
Say it
The-
as
yes.
it is. They want
Some
to
people want
what?
to like, okay, before I give you this, you have to do this and all of that. And then we're still very young, you know. So I said, okay. So I did one. I'm from Kogi State, you know. I'm an Ibra lady, Kogi State. Yeah, okay. No. So I got to meet there's this producer. Yeah, his name is Mr. Mario. So I got to meet with him one on one. So the first role he gave to me is just like Yoruba movies, right? But then it's Okene like Ibira, subtitled in English. Yes. So I got to meet with him and I said, please, sir, just give me any role. I want to be an actress. I want to act. He was like, are you sure you can act? I said, yes, I will. Just give me that try. And I said, okay. And thank God, my first movie I acted was Iku. Yes, Iku. People knows me as Ujioma, like any Kogi State, especially from Okene, they know me as Ujioma, like my stage name. Yes. So from there, people started knowing me, you know. I was like, hey, thank God. And he started calling me for some, anytime he has project, he calls me, Rachel, are you available? I said, yes, I'll travel all the way from Ilori, yes, to Okene. You know, I said, I was not even ready to study again. My daddy was like, my daddy was like, what is wrong with you? Being the first child. I said, go for medicine. You don't have the cutoff point. You still went back to study biochemistry. And now you are into acting. What's wrong with you? Can't you? I say, I love acting, please, you know. So that was how I started. And yeah, so I did, I'm well known in Okene. Yes, as Ujoma. Like then I was very small though. So that was how it was. And luckily enough, what happened? Okay, yeah. So after my youth service, yeah, I served in Adamawa State. Yes, from there, I traveled to US. After service, I was able to travel to US. From US, I found myself in Canada. And so when I found myself in Canada, it's a long story.
How long were you in US for before you came to Canada?
Yeah, like 2 years. Yes, I was in US for 2 years, and I decided to come down to Canada. And coming down to Canada, my mentality was still, I want to act. Where are those actors? I want to meet with them, you know. So luckily enough, somebody gave me. I was in Quebec. Yeah, I was in Quebec. I was like, there's nothing happening in Quebec. I asked a friend, is there any entertainment industry in Quebec? He's like, no. And they mentioned somebody to me like, okay, I have someone named Starboy. I'm going to give you his number, call him, talk to him. And I said, yeah, I'm going to talk to him. So they gave me his number. I called him, I messaged him. Luckily enough, he answered and he was so nice to me. Yeah. He called, I was like, okay. He now said, okay, the only thing he can do for me is I should come to Tampan. Yes. So I said, yes, I'm ready. So that was why I left Quebec to Toronto. Yes. So that was how I left. And I told Temida, I was like, I'm coming to Toronto. So that was how I came to Toronto. And the first day that we were supposed to have Tampan meeting, right? So just, we're in a group. I was just searching for a number. I said, who can I even talk to like this? Who can I even talk to say, okay, I'm new here. I don't know anywhere. Luckily enough, it was Sis. Devi, yeah. That's how we got to know ourselves.
Okay, number 7.
Yeah. Yes, you remembered, right? Yes. So I just messaged her. Hey, hello, sis. My name is Racheal Oyiza. And I said, okay. I said, you are in Tampa? And he said, yes. I said, okay. How can we meet? I'm new. I don't know anything. Please, can you just put me in train? I said, why not? She was so accommodating. They said, why not? Come. That was like, got to meet with her. We went to Tampa. That's how we became very close, like very, very close. And, that's how it started. Yes.
Wow. Nice storyteller.
It was an interesting
Yes.
journey to
Yes.
the entertainment world.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And then that's like how long ago now?
It's like 4 years ago.
Yeah,
like 4
4
years ago.
years.
Yes.
4 years.
Yes. Like 4 years ago.
Nice. What's the journey like so far for the
Yeah.
past 4 years?
Yeah, the journey so far was okay. like after the tampon and, you know, me, some people thought maybe because I wanted to join Auntie Lola's group, that was why I left. No, it wasn't that. You know, when there was just little misunderstanding, not me, I just decided to leave. And that day that I left, Sister Debbie was like, "Why did you leave? Do you know my production is coming? And nobody, if you are not in the tamper, how do you want me to give you roll to?" I said, "Hey, what do you want me to do now? Anytime I wake up, my phone is always hanging." You know, that kind of
Too much messages.
too much messages. You know, too much messages. So that was what happened. And I was like, please, and I must be. You see this? That was our first production. I said, you see this production? Even when everything was just going, I said, we must do it. I must be there. Even if not like, when I pursue me like that, I said, me, I must be there, you know. Yes, that was how we were able to do it. And the next thing, we both joined, what's it called then? There's this Lola's hack. Hack. Yeah, hack, yeah. So we joined hack and we're doing, may Fola's soul continue to rest in peace. Yeah, so, yeah. So that was how we joined it and all of that. From there, Empire Goods Production came home. I was co-producing with him and, yeah. So I decided to just like, okay, why co-producing? Why can't I just do my things, you know? I said, why can't I just do my things, you know? And I said, okay, let me try it. Let me see if I can. So from there, I registered my company, or is a film production, both international and back home, you know. It's a registered company. Okay. And I decided to open a YouTube. Within 1 month, I just told my fans, like, please, you guys should just subscribe to my YouTube. Within 1 month, I found myself like 800 and something subscribers. I was like, are you
Wow.
serious? Without even posting anything yet, you know? So I was like, okay, you guys should please push me to monetize. Let me get
Engage,
monetized,
yeah.
you know, which we know we're getting there. So, yes, so I opened everything. And my first production, because then I've been using Empire Goods Production, right? So my first movie that is going to be showing on my YouTube channel is a TV series, which I'm working on it. It's going to start next month from the 14th. Yeah. So that's just all about it for now. Yeah.
Wow. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Wow. And sorry, you mentioned Empire Goods Production. Which production is that?
Yeah, when I came, we both produced movies. Like I've produced a lot of movies, like Eru, Ibagweni, Man in Between, Tomiwa. You remember? Yeah, it's Tomiwa. So many like that, but it wasn't on my name. I was still under Empire Goods Production. Before I decided to say, if I can produce a movie, why can't I just do it myself? You understand? Why can't I just do it myself? And if I have any TV series or even short movie, I don't need to go and take it to somebody and say it's 70-30 or, you know. Yeah. Why can't I just, since I have this fan base and God, like, I don't know, like, thank you all, like, seriously. I'm still surprised up to now. I said, since I have people supporting me, why not just get my own YouTube channel and put my movie and work on it? Like, you know, right now, I have like 3 people that have dropped their movie. They're okay, Racheal, I have short movies. I want you to be showing it on your YouTube channel. Then I said, okay, is what they've been doing to me. If you are bringing your movie to my YouTube channel, it's going to be 30, 70, you know. And they said, okay, they are ready. So it's on the table. We are just waiting for the YouTube channel to be monetized. Yes, so I just want to start doing my business myself, not, you know, yeah.
So those other movies, where can we watch them? Like, where can we see them? The ones you've produced already?
Yeah, it's on Yoruba Wood. But when there was issue, I just got angry and I told Yoruba Wood and said, please, can you just pull it down? I don't want it to be there again. So luckily enough, Mr. Mayo Land just messaged me and like, everything, because I think he submitted some, what do they call this? Trailers, right? So then DSTV now called him and said, bring the real movies. Yes. So when he called me yesterday, I was like, "Oh, Rachel, good luck. They asked you to bring. They've seen the trailers and they said bring the movies. This and that. Oh, nice one. So yes.
Congrats.
So it's going to be
That's a big
showing on
one.
DSTV
TV.
soon. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank
That's a
you.
good accomplishment.
Yeah.
Step. Wow. Lovely.
Yeah.
So far, we know the entertainment in Canada in 2023 has been hot.
So hot.
It's been sleeping for a bit, but now it is really ruffled. So, what's your take in all the goos and bads that has been going on in the past couple of weeks, months, and what's your take on it? And where do you see yourself in the entertainment?
Honestly.
Actress, Nollywood, Canada wood,
Honestly, seriously, if you know my kind of person, like, I don't like all these bulls, I don't like
the
it.
quiet side.
Yes, I'm a very quiet person, and at times I was like, God, okay, if this one invites me to this and this, they don't do this. Like, why will you say that I should not go for this because you have issue? What's my business? If you have issue with this person, you guys should just
you
sort it
guys.
out. Don't involve me. You have issue with this person, I come for your this thing. Don't tell me, oh, I don't want to see you here. I don't want to see. No, these are your issues. Just take me out of it. I don't. If I see everybody, I greet. Like, I'm so playful. Like, I'm so friendly. The only thing that I know I'm always offending people is maybe inviting me because of work. I'm unable to come. You see, if not, I say today. No. I have to be here.
Thank
So
you for making it here
Yeah.
today. Wow. Okay, so I know I'm kind of still in that space. How were you able to cope working with both Auntie Lola and Temidayo? How were you able to cope? Because there was a while that there was some kind of rift with the Tampan and Arc. So you, of course, like our Auntie Debbie, being able to work with both sides. How were you able to find your balance?
No, the thing is, when I left Tampan, like I said, nobody asked me to leave. And nobody forced me that, oh, you have to all remove me from the group. No. I left Tampan because then, you see, Auntie Debbie was my paddy. Eniloju was my paddy. And they have, like, issue. I can't stand it. Like, I was saying, what's going on? I'll talk to her, please. Can you guys just talk? Like, I can't just stand two people, I said, what can I do? And the annoying part was, okay, I woke up in the morning. I was supposed to make a call to my boss and all of that. So messages, like, I'm not joking, messages, 200 and something. I said, Kilo Shele, Kilo Day, what happened? I won't break my So that is one thing about me. Like, when I'm upset, I just want to do something. After doing it, I'll not regret. Why did I even have to do this now? I just got mad. Hey, I need to call this. This something just had. When I removed my battery, I fixed it back. I on the next thing, I just removed myself from Tampan. Wow. So that was what happened. And it was not because of Auntie Lola's decision that I left Tampan. No. People thought maybe because of, but no, it wasn't. So why I left Tampa is just what I explained now. So later, we decided to say, okay. And when I said I want to come back, they said I have to write later. Yes, I could still remember. They said I have to write later. I said to tell people why I left Tampa. And I don't have that time. Like, what I hate most is writing later. Sorry, I don't have that time, seriously. I don't. I was like, oh God, where will I even start from? How will I start writing? I said, well, make a cuckoo stay, So that was what happened. Nothing. It wasn't because of Lola. No, it wasn't because of Auntie Lola, sorry. Yeah, so later I decided to say, okay, since I have to write this before I go, okay, why not just join this one? So that was how I decided to join the ARC.
So how has it been working with those ARC and productions? Like, have they been supporting you doing your thing, like with the movies you've produced? on like on your own or co-produce? How has that been?
Yeah. Good. Nothing, not really. Yeah, we decided to produce some. I think, was it a short movie and all of that. So, when this wanted to, this guy, what was it called? Empire brought a script to me because I was the one that first him that said you have to join me in this arc Canada. Is it ARC? I've heard this Antilola's. So he now said, okay. So we decided to go, and he has a script. And I said, and he said he has taken it to so many people. Nobody want to believe in him, and this thing has been. I said, why not? We can do it. I said, we'll do it. And I told him, I said, we'll do it. Just bring the script, work on the script. We're going to do it. And I said, okay. So he gave it to Auntie Lola. And it was like, when he came back to me, he said, oh, Auntie Lola said they should remove me and put Fadekemi from, that they should remove me and put Fadekemi
As the main
as the main. Yes. Meanwhile, I'm going to be putting my money in this production. I was like, why will she say that? He said, I now said, okay. And he now said, he's one kind of stubborn guy that said, you see, when he says remove you, why will I remove you? It's better we do it ourselves without involving her. And I said, okay, no problem. So that was how we were able to, because assuming he obeyed Auntie Lola's this thing, I think the Tomiwa, because I acted as Tomiwa, Fadikemi could have been the one to act as Tomiwa. So that was
that
how
the
we
movie
decided.
you were in?
Yeah, she was in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes. So that was how we did our first
Separately.
movie. Yes, Tomiwa. Yes.
Okay. So where I'm going now is
Yeah.
clearly in the industry here in entertainment, a lot of people don't support themselves, right? That's where we find ourselves at. There's no support system. And we're so small that we're still growing.
Yeah.
And support is all we need, is to support one another. What do you see as going forward?
As going forward, seriously, even me, I'm still going to blame myself too because I'm not supporting. Yeah, I can't just say, oh, we are not like, I'm one of them too. You understand? We should be able to support each other, including me. When I should not say, oh, because I know Auntie Debbie is only her, this thing that will be supported. I don't know this person. No, I'm not going to post. I'm not going to support. That is our mentality. I'm sorry to say, yeah. Which that's why I included myself. Which I think if we can change that mentality is going to help us a lot. Don't say though because I don't talk to this one. Like so many people, I've not, except on Instagram, I've not met with so many people one-on-one. No, just few. But maybe through her Instagram, I get to know that, okay, this is this person, Or maybe I've met with someone like once, not like it talking, So that's it. If we can just be supporting ourselves no matter what, no. Don't say, though, because this is my group, this is it. Let's just, we are small,
Yeah.
Let's just, yeah. So that's what I think, though.
Yeah, nice one. So she's been asking you some questions, but I just have a particular question I want to ask. As a producer, you are the sole sponsor of the movie,
Yeah.
and then you choose your director, right?
Yeah.
And then, I'm into the industry too, and I know how it works with directors. They want to choose who. First, let me ask you, your stories. Do you write your stories or the directors give you their own story?
Yeah, like I said, the other story, which was Tomiwa, Eru, and all of that. So it was from Empire.
Okay,
He
your
wrote,
co-producer.
yes,
He wrote the
he wrote the story.
Okay.
Yes, so there's this one I wanted to do, So my director has the story. When he told me about the story, I was like, I've not seen the script. He just told me, one thing about me, when I'm hearing, so, I like it, I love it, oh, nice.
Okay, so basically your director sometimes give you the story.
Yes.
Your
Not
director.
the story that I've treated for now. I've not really produced, yes.
So the other one was your co-producer.
Yes, I brought the story.
Okay, now it brings me to my second question. So if basically your co-producer means you two, you are fully involved in the story. So now you take your story to your director, right? So do you get to choose the cast, or the director gets to choose the cast?
That's the thing. The director will say, okay, this is my cast. But me, I'm a very stubborn somebody. Like, I'll say, no, this is the cast that I want. Put this cast. He said, Racheal here now. You listen to me. I said, no, you two listen to me now. I'm the producer. Put this person, put this, Yes. But like I said, I've not produced movie, that I'm going to handle myself.
Okay, so you
Yes.
get
That
advices
is when,
and support from directors and co-producers.
And my
right?
co-producer. But now, all my movies now is going to be from me. And now, I have to stand on I have to stand and say, okay, you're not the only one that is going to tell me, okay, you are bringing your cast. You will also allow me to say, okay, this is my cast and this is my cast. I don't want to know if you guys are in good time or no. I don't. So,
okay, so the question is this. As a producer, and you a producer, we should kind of come together and change the narrative of how directors do here in Canada, particularly. Because what I see in Canada, like they are not, sometimes it's good for the directors to actually recommend casts to you, depending on the story.
Yeah.
They know actors that fit. They will see actor. Ordinarily, they will say, "Oh, this person fits this place." As a director, can tell you that this person fits this place. And you, as a producer too, you cannot. Okay, let me finish with the director. The director cannot impose somebody to you because he or she wants that person in that position, because directors, they do this a lot, especially here in Canada. They feel they are the director, so they want to impose. I want you to give me your own idea too, because we want the people out there to really know how this works. They want to impose their own person on you, the producer, not minding if that person can play that role very well.
No.
And some directors are very intelligent. They will tell you, the producer, that this person fits this role, whether you like it or not, because they want to do a good job. But in the society today, we see directors that want to give the producer their own cast because they want to please that person that is theirs. And at the same time, they don't want a particular people to be in that movie because they are not in good terms with that person. And that is spoiling your own movie. You understand? That is destroying your own movie. So as a producer, will you allow these people to continue doing that here in Canada Entertainment, which I, as a producer, I do not agree with this. Because if we have like 10, 20 producers coming together and strongly standing our grounds, I think the industry in Canada will move forward.
Change. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That is the situation here in Canada, seriously. So I think with the producers, if we are dealing with any directors, we should not just dance to their tunes, right? Yes. We should also say no. If this person does not fit, and one thing I just want us to even iron out is, okay, if you are having issue with this actress or this actor, and you know the person is good to take this role, it shouldn't affect the producer
at all.
Yeah, you should keep your
separate.
differences, whatever, out of this is production. Keep it away from it. Let's come together, do what we have to do. Then, if you guys want to continue with whatever you want to do.
And that is where the power of the producer comes in.
Yes, that is why we should stand on that. Okay, what if the director said, okay, now you said you want to bring this, you want to bring that, and I'm not going to direct the movie.
That is its loss, because we have a lot of directors. Because that's why I said, if we producers can stand our ground, sometimes the producers are not always right. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, exactly.
Sometimes because you are my friend, you are an actor or a producer, I want to just put you there as a friend. No, it doesn't work that way. Producers too should have that in their head. I learned that from Valentine Edoche, my director, one of my directors in Nigeria. He said, Debbie, you are the producer of this movie, and you have seen a role, and you think you fit into that role, you want to act that role. I will tell you no. He said it to me. Debbie, I will tell you no, you don't fit. Even my mom, Rita Edoche, that's our veteran actress, he once said to the mom that, Mom, you are not going to do it. The mom was shocked. He said, you are not going to do this. You do not fit into this role.
No, that's it.
So he told me basically, that was when it dawned on me that, yeah, true. And Nosa Obaseki actually said that too. There was a movie I was to produce, a Netflix movie, and I was like, oh, Netflix movie, I want to take one role so that people will see me. He said, don't do that. If you take that role, you will spoil that movie. You don't fit into that role.
Wow.
First, I felt bad, and later I said, that is true. What if I had taken that role and spoiled that movie? You know, so we don't use sentiment when you are producing a real movie. As a producer too, you don't say, oh, because Debbie is my friend, oh, let her. No. The director has right to say, oh, this person fits. And at the same time, the director wants to please maybe a girlfriend or maybe a relation. No, the director too cannot impose somebody there. So they call it screenplay, right? Or not screenplay, but before the movie comes out, 2 or 3 or 4 people will decide.
Yeah, screenplay.
So if the director is wrong, one person will be there to tell the director, oh, come on, no. That person will not. So just always have it. I always tell directors, producers, always have it. Don't let the director be on top of you, and you as the producer, don't be on top of the director. Come down, have a screenplay, and get a
perfect cast.
So my question is, isn't this where the audition process should assist in choosing the right person for the role?
Thank you. That is why we have this conversation. They are not respecting that at all. They just want to do, all the directors want to do my person.
Because I'm asking that as well, because if you see in a lot of our movies, it's always the same faces
right?
over and over.
Yes.
So me personally, it's not to say, I'm not trying to, take anybody's talent away from them, but I steer away from watching movies from our countries because I'm tired of seeing the same person playing the same role when there are other actors and actresses who are trying to come up and are looking for the break. So in stuff like that, I commend people like Tyler Perry because he gets literally no-name actors and actresses and puts productions together so that they have a stepping stone and are able to also come up in So, if that can be somehow rectified in our industry here, it would be good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because I know of a couple directors or producers who are on that line of this is who I know, so this is who I'll use. And if they use anybody else, they're giving you, if you're lucky, a 2-second role. You're going to be a server or something, just to make you feel like, ooh, I made it into a movie. So I think that's something that, if the audition process is respected, it could help and work.
Can I come in? Like the audition part, I don't think they respect the audition part
They
here in
don't.
Canada. No.
And that's
Even me,
because we
which
are
is-
just, let me put it, upcoming.
Yeah.
But we spend a lot of money, but people see us as upcoming. We
Yeah.
spend a lot of money, but
A
they
lot of
don't give us
money.
that chance to even do the audition thing, especially the directors. That is why I said, as producers,
And I don't think
we
people
should stand our grounds.
And I don't think people will want to come for auditions, like, especially if I call, let's assume there's a movie coming up. I was like, sis, can you come for audition? I was like, people, that is Canada for you. Like,
But that's
Well,
bad.
yeah, that's
because
the fact.
even in Hollywood,
They still do
they
auditions.
still do
Yeah,
auditions.
they still do auditions, right?
Yes,
But we'll be
even
still-
the biggest of the actors,
yes.
they will
And
do
it's
auditions.
even going to cause a lot of commotion and
Yes.
troubles here and there. People will say,
Seriously.
"Oh, you called me for audition and you didn't choose me." Oh, that blah blah. It's
But
gonna
it's
cause you
life.
big
You're in this
trouble.
industry,
That's it.
you will get some roles and you won't get some roles.
And it's not only
And
you
it's-
making that decision,
yeah.
right? You have a panel that will
So,
decide if you fit the role or
I've
not.
done a couple editions within our industry here. I don't take it personal. There's only one time I can say that I took it kind of personal because of the intent behind that particular director, producer,
Yeah, because
whatever they
sometimes
want
they
to
want
call
to.
themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So at that time, I was like, okay, I didn't get it because of this. No problem. But anything outside of that, I have to look at it as they saw someone that fit the role better than me, that did a better job than me. That's the mentality I have. If I have access to that particular director or casting agent, I can be able to ask and say, okay, what do you think I could have done to better my skills? That's all I need to know. Give me pointers, feedback, and tell me, okay, maybe you didn't look real enough, or whatever the case is, Give me feedback if you're able to, and then I go my way. So I think as Africans, pride is our problem.
Yes, exactly.
Pride
That's what
and
That's what
level.
brought down Satan. No?
Yeah, I remember very
Exactly.
well. There's this audition too that was done in the association I belong to. I used to belong to. So they actually did the audition thing that you said. And by society, Nigerian society, trust me, audition or no audition, they already know, who they want to give that role to.
Exactly.
Already know. So that
Yeah.
process is just an official
Waste of
process,
time.
a formal process. So they know who they want to give that role to. So that's why I said, like us now, particularly why I brought up that topic is just to let we producers free our minds. Sometimes we should not listen to our directors. Just like I said, because this group and this group are not in good time. So the director will say, don't use this group. Or the producer will say, don't use this group. And the director will say, but we need to use them to make your movie better. But you say, oh, because we are not. So,
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Like for me, if I want to produce a movie, trust me. For example, even if I'm fighting you today, I need you for a particular role. I will send you message, email that I need you for that role. Then it's up to you to say you don't want to come.
Yes.
Because sometimes this is our people. They are our people. Don't try them. Once you are in bad, you are not in good terms with them, and you invite them to come and do one role. Hey, it's finished. They will take loudspeaker the next day. I told
come
you
and
she
see.
cannot do without me.
Yes.
She has asked me to come for the role. I'm too important to her. We have
We
a
have
lot of
that
people
many.
like that.
It's
Yeah.
very bad.
And they have
Yeah.
forgotten that this is a profession.
Yes.
You are there to do something. We are paying you for that thing. And then you want to let me know that, oh, without me, you cannot do it.
do
But
it.
like for me as a producer, let's take, for example, I don't even want to mention it because they will feel too important, right? Yeah, they will start feeling too important.
Yeah.
If I have a movie and I see that person, me as a producer, that, oh, the way the person behaves, because that was how Lola Lao, she was supposed to have an audition. But the way I was doing that day, she said, in short, you don't need an audition. What I have seen is what I want you to do in the movie. So likewise, I will see somebody naturally, or maybe the way the person's normal life or something, and I will say, oh, my next movie, I want this person to do so. When it gets to that time, even if they fight me, I no send though. I'll just say, oh, please, you are doing this. I will tell my director, this person should come for this role. Whoever is the PM, production manager, I will already tell this is kind of person I want, right? Even though we are in bad times, I will do that because I want the best for my movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, but unfortunately, some people don't
Not
have that
everyone.
sense, you know.
Exactly.
Wow.
So as a producer, please, what we are asking of you is join hands and forget whether one group is fighting one group or one group is not fighting one group. Try to see how you can help the industry in Canada to move forward because the hate, it's just too much in this industry.
And
too
they,
much.
what
It's
they
very
have to
toxic.
realize is the more we support ourselves, it's not just about ourselves individually, but it is a platform of Nigerian entertainers.
Exactly, we are
Nigerian
representing the
actors,
platform.
actors,
It's not
films.
about
It's the
individual.
industry.
No.
It's
But
the
they will not
industry.
Once we can remove the individualism from our characteristics in all aspects, not even just entertainment, we will flourish, we will rise.
Oh, of
Exactly.
course.
And that's what's bringing the black community down in
Down.
general.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Everybody wants to be
Yes.
Oga on top.
Everybody wants to be
Nobody,
on top.
yeah.
The next person doesn't want this one to go rise before him or her.
Yeah.
So that one is rising. They are like, what the hell is she? No, I will go through another one. I'll make sure I pull her down and I go up. How can you do that?
See-
Okay, this is a living example, right?
Yeah.
When I did my first production, she left Tampan then, and I was mad. And I said to her, why should you leave Tampan when I want to do my own production? You know, if you are not in Tampan, you cannot be. You understand? Because that was what we were made to understand, that you cannot bring an outsider that is not a Tampan member to act. I was so mad, and I really wanted her to be in my production. So somehow we broke that yoke that I'm not going to listen to nobody. She was going to come in. Yeah, after that, I know what happened. Why did you... Okay, fine. So when I did my first feature movie too, I told her, you girl, hit it. I push. What I will do, I will push. What I will pull, I will push her.
Yes.
When she has anything that will take me to the next level, she tells me, oh, there is something in the next level. I say, oh, good, I'm running there. I'll go. When I have something in the next level, so
She
why
pushed
should
me.
people not do the same?
Honestly, just like what she said, right? She has really pushed me a lot. Because at times I was like, oh, Auntie Debbie, I'm scared. Do you think I can do this? How can I be a producer? Let me just be an actress. I don't want to produce movie. And Debbie was like, what do you mean? What do you mean you cannot produce movie? If this can produce movie, why can't you produce movie? Honestly, I was like, okay. You said, go and do it. You can do it. I said, okay, are you sure? He said, yes. So we started, I started getting advice from her. She would tell me, do this. And I obeyed. I'll do it. So she's still part of anything I am today or that will become tomorrow.
Even you are
You
part of
understand?
it because
Yeah.
you come for me, I go for you,
Yes,
you come for
I'm
me.
always coming
That's
for
how it
her
should
too.
be.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm always, I say, see, even especially that half, I say, we will do it. I know what came up then.
The first one was terrible.
It was terrible.
They said, oh, then she told me, I almost stopped the
She stopped,
production.
yeah.
I almost stopped it. Like, not even almost. I said I
stopped.
wasn't doing it again. She said, no, we are doing this. Even if they said, oh, you are using people, you want to do
I
a
said,
skit, birthday party. You are using it's Sarah. They said it's Sarah. You want to do sacrifice, use people's brain.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to.
She
Then was
she made up like, no,
I said
she's
I
not
wasn't
going to
doing
do
it
it
again. I said,
again.
no,
I said,
and my first skit, oh, these people
I
want to. She
said,
said, no,
Auntie
we are
Debbie,
doing
we
it.
are doing this thing.
We are doing it. She made me do my first skits. Because those group, that association, they finished me.
Yeah.
And I think they forget what the point of the association is. You're supposed to be there to encourage.
And support.
Encourage
It's
ourselves
supposed to
and
be like
support,
stones,
yeah.
stepping stones for everybody.
It's sounding like a cult.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
from the beginning it sounds well, they invite you in.
Yeah, beautiful
everything,
thing.
yes.
Everybody was happy. We were so excited.
Excited.
I got to make my friends right there.
Yeah.
They are so rest in me, Sade,
Amen.
herself, and me. And, the other one. Oh, sorry.
And that's how it's supposed to be. Because when you're friends with the same people in the same industry, you guys
You move. You
each
go.
other.
You do.
You
This one we
encourage
support.
each
This
other,
one.
you support
And then
each other.
sometimes my money will not even complete. She will send me money.
Yeah.
Finish it up.
I'll
That
tell her,
is how
take
it
this
should
money,
be.
you
That's
know?
how it should be.
Yeah. If
That's
she
how
called
it
me
should
out like, this is, I said, don't, hold on. Don't, that's how we support. That's how it should be.
And
Seriously.
then when those from outside of the country see that, wow, these people are really
Producing
producing
each
movies,
other,
and
producing and all
they
that.
are really pushing, and they're putting quality, and they're like always bringing something. Then they are interested in being part of
they
what
will be
we
encouraged.
do.
Even those that want to sponsor will be able to come out and
Yes,
sponsor that these people are doing
yeah.
something. They are serious.
Yeah.
But look at it now. Every day, one
scatter
group
story.
is
Yeah, I
fighting.
don't like
Who
it,
wants to
serious.
come and spend their money on?
Give us the
Please, we should do
upcoming
better.
actors
We should
and
do
actresses
better.
a chance.
Because
Yeah.
somebody,
So
somebody
Give
says,
us a chance.
yeah, somebody messaged me, I'm not going to mention name, and says, Racheal, why is it that you don't do Canadian stuff as an actress? You prefer doing things back home. Like, I said, that is where I get, that is where I get, I got support from. Seriously. That is where I got support from. If I said, okay, I'm doing this thing in Nigerian and I'm here, I'm the CEO of this, Nigeria, this and that. I said, but that is where what I need is support.
Yeah.
And where I get support from is where I will concentrate and is where I will invest my money.
Exactly.
My
You can't
own is to
invest
get
your
my
money
money.
here and don't get the support.
And I don't get the
even
support.
to share just share or like. Okay,
Hey.
share is even too much. Just press like. The
It's
industry
a
here will
problem.
never like it. They will just
It's
see it.
everywhere.
Let me help them mimic how they will do it at home. They'll just see this one. Shit.
next
Then,
post.
that even finger press is too much. So just click this button.
And put the thumb down. Why do that? And then you expect to grow.
Yeah.
And you expect to grow. You will be stagnant there. You will never grow.
It's true.
Build,
Honestly.
join hands together. What stops
Let's
2 or
build.
3 or 4 people coming together and produce a movie? That was something we actually had plans to do before.
Yeah.
And we were so excited to do it. And the next thing one will come, bass goes. The other one goes bass. That dream died. Please. We should do better.
Yeah.
It's
And I
true.
think what you guys mentioned, because when you see something that you think, maybe I can't do it, or maybe I inspired to do, but I know I'm not there yet. But I say, okay, Auntie Debbie can do it, or I say, oh, it's something that will fit Kika. It's something she has spoke about before that I think she inspired. She wants.
Sell
Just
the
call
idea.
her and say, listen, there's this opportunity that I saw.
Yeah.
Why don't you try it?
Why don't you try it?
Wasn't it like last week? I saw.
Yeah,
something,
you said something and then you
posted
sent it.
and I said,
I'm
you
like,
guys,
oh,
she's
yeah.
like, oh no, but I said just try
And
it.
she
Yeah,
agreed
very
with
good.
you,
Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
Just because that is why we're supposed to be together.
Together, yeah.
You know,
Like-
you cannot be my friend and I am not showing you support, or you
Yeah.
cannot be my friend and I don't see opportunity and I don't tell you.
Yeah.
What type
Tell
of
you,
friendship
yeah.
is that?
What type of
Exactly.
friendship? And you just want,
Exactly.
so only you just want to go so that people will be hailing only. Oh, like seriously, the
Empty
industry.
when you're the only one.
Yeah.
My goodness.
This industry here in Canada, one person just wants to stay there and others should be hailing him or her. Hailing him or her. Man, please do better. Wherever you have, whatever group you belong to. You are a director to this, you are a director to that. Please, can you just bring down your high horse? Like, calm down. It takes you nothing to smile and tell somebody, hello, what do you have in your table? No, you don't just come and smile to the person's face and go to the person's back and say shit about the person and say, no, don't use this person, don't use this person, don't use that person. Please, that should stop. That should stop. It is not your money you are investing. The person investing money needs a better job. Can you please encourage everyone in the industry to wake up, show love, support? That's the most important thing. Support. Let us grow the entertainment industry in Canada, please.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah, so
I love it.
we need to. And then, you know, sometimes, even when I did like my office palaver, you know, you see some people that have talent, but either they don't know where to go to showcase their talent, or they feel like, you know, they don't have what it takes. But when you see those people, you invite them. You know, I believe Office Palaver, everyone there, that's where they all started here.
see?
You know, and from there they realize that, okay, I can do this.
it.
Okay, I have talent. Okay, I'm gifted. Yes. Because you might not even see it, or
But
you might
somebody
be
else is seeing it.
scared
Yeah.
to pursue it. But someone else that sees it will not only let you know that, yes, there's something there, pursue it.
just like, sorry to cut you, that office palaver, this Kule,
Yeah,
whatever
but
was
that's
in
where
office
it
palaver. You
started
know what happened? It
here.
started from there. I watched him
Yes.
at that program, and then the next thing I saw him on this movie. What's my girl's movie?
Eru? Is it Eru? Or?
Eru.
Eru?
No, not Eru.
Eroluwa.
Eru Oluwa. That's Ireoluwa's
Ire,
movie.
yeah.
Okay.
I saw him in Ireoluwa's movie, the way he acted. I was just sitting watching him, and I said, that is the person. He was delivering
Yes.
selflessly. And I said, yeah, I saw him before at Office Palaver. I said, that is the character. You understand? But maybe for some reason, somebody say, oh, because he's not in this association, he's not in that association, oh, my next movie, I'm featuring that guy. He acts selflessly, like he
Very
just
easily.
gives it.
Doesn't put too much effort. He doesn't
No
have
effort,
to
he just
put too much
gives
effort.
it
So
like
imagine when he
that.
now when he puts effort.
know?
Effort,
Yes.
yeah.
He has
So
to
these are
be
talents we
talented.
producers and directors should
Overlook.
we should look into, and we just see, these are talents that they should be searching for. Not, because this
Same
one is
face.
in this group, this one is not.
Same
no.
face
Yeah.
all the time.
And
It doesn't
I'm
make
the type of
sense.
person that I don't, just because we work together, you're free to go other places. I used to
Of
give people his
course,
number. I said, listen, this guy is great talent here. Use him.
Exactly.
You know, be free. Don't try to hug everybody that,
Yeah,
because
I
you are
want
here,
to please.
you can't go
Do
anywhere.
you know how many
No,
times
why?
people will come here and say, "Oh, you didn't feature me in my movie"? Oh, is there some particular people you know? No, these roles are for even me. There are roles that I cannot act. Even if you give me, say, oh, because you are a face, act this role. I will tell you, this role is not for me. This person can do it better. It's not because I want to show, oh, let me show in all the movies so that I become popular. You cannot even become popular overnight. You have to work hard for it.
It's not.
People will even see that you are just there. You don't
Just
have
so
talent.
I'm telling you. Do you know how many of them that have gone there to do what they could do and then it's...
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we have seen them. They are just
Of
there.
course.
They're just there. They don't want to appear in all movies. Oh, you want to come this movie? Hey, well, how? Another movie.
They're everywhere.
Another movie.
Everywhere.
It becomes annoying, and when you spend maybe millions to produce a movie, and that comes in, and with your movie, I will just carry this has come again. I will just off it. In that way, you are losing as a producer, you are not.
Exactly.
Because of the haun, that's
Where's I'm just confused there.
Because people come put in a particular face. They know themselves. A particular face that you know because the person has name. So if the person is here, you understand me? Man, next time you produce movie with 20 million, 50 million, or whatever million, we see haun in your movie. I'll just off it.
I get to know who is Ahun. So
I know, right? Just off it.
No, don't get me wrong. Even that haun has a particular place that is completely fit to haun. That will produce. But you don't bring ha to the main. To the
main stage. It's not for everywhere. It's not for and it's the truth. If you feel like that person maybe is because of the name, the brand, you can bring them in one way or the other, but you don't have to feature them. You don't have to take a main actor. There's other ways that you can
major role because the person has a name, the person has a face, and you give the person the major role for what?
And then you now leave out the people who actually have true talent that can even bring out the quality of that movie.
Look at who Tony Abraham used for her.
The lady. Oh my God.
First time she would do something, and she
was that her first time?
Yes,
that was her first time. And look at how she finished that role.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, because she's close to somebody, or it's Netflix, put me now. She would never get what that girl, because that girl actually, because it was the first role, maybe first role or not, but what I heard, that it was her first,
it was her first major.
So first major film. And because it was a big thing for her. She
put
gave
in
her
energy. She gave her all. But you go and bring A1 list of this thing that is too much tension.
They'll just be doing anyhow.
You know? So we should learn, please. We are learning every day. We should learn better.
It's true.
I know. And of course, we know the rumors that was going around for a bit. Somebody is doing this, somebody is doing that. In the industry, do you feel like you've been pushed to have relationships that you feel that, normally would not have, but because of affiliations of roles, you felt that you had to take on some relationships?
No. One thing about me is that she knows I'm not see, if you don't see me at work, I'm at home sleeping. I don't really go out. I don't party. I'm so this is just me. Except if there's a movie and said maybe from her, or they just call me and said, "Oh, come for this movie." Yes, I will. You understand? Like the Auntie Lola then. Now at times that is one thing about me. When I want to become something, like when I really want to learn, at times we go to Auntie Lola's place midnight. We live there. We do. I was even thinking I was good in acting. I wasn't. Because the first time he gave me, there was this movie we did. I don't know who was it. Is it Kudi Dollars or whatever? There's one movie like that. That was my first movie in Canada. When they gave me the script, I was like, when the camera was all over me, my hand was shaking. I was like, I was really shaking. And Auntie Lola said, "Racheal, you can do it." Even she was like, "You can do it. What is wrong with you?" I said, "Okay." I was like, breathe. I was like, "Okay, I can do it. If this person can do it, I can do it." That's how I keep encouraging myself, So that's it. But in terms of dating, no, I don't. Because there's no, if you are calling me to say, "Oh, come and act, you will do this," I will not even come. You even invite me at times, I don't even come. So I don't really make friends. Like I don't
you're
mingle.
not forced. You're not pushed to have to make relationships.
No. I've never experienced that because I'm not even available. I'm unavailable.
They know they see you.
They know they see me. So that's it.
Okay, so does anybody else have any question? I want to jump to another topic.
No, we're good. She has given us all we want to know about her.
Okay.
We applaud you for that.
Thank you.
So now, of course, being in the industry, entertainment, on the screens, cameras, action, a lot of people are into body enhancement. Yash, breasts, everything same.
Same.
Yeah. What's your take on that? Especially, even in Nigeria right now, it's like, or should I say Africa? Africa, Hollywood. But I think Hollywood is not even as pronounced. They do it, of course, but they don't overdo it.
Like the Africans.
Compared to Africans.
Jesus.
It depends
Or
on
even
the
the
shape they're
American,
looking
like black
for.
Americans.
Oh,
I
no.
think, yeah.
They do.
No, I'm saying Hollywood. You can't even compare them to
Okay.
these black Africans. I mean, black Americans and Africans that they overdo.
Are you talking only about the Nollywood section or generally?
Generally, but of course, mostly entertainers.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Have you ever done it?
Yeah? No, I don't even have the mind. I'm scared. No, I don't have the mind, and I don't even intend doing it. Seriously, people doing it, I think that is their choice. That is what they want. That is what they want. If you look at yourself and you said, okay, I have big tummy, I have this, I have that. Let me, I just thank God for the little ball that I have. So I'll just manage it. Right? So people doing it is their choice. It's like, okay, if you want to do it, you're free. Yeah. So I don't intend doing it, and I don't even. No, I can't. I don't have the mind.
Well,
This is your profession.
As for me, I think number one is the mindset behind it. If you're doing it to please someone else, if you're doing it to gain acceptance by others and not yourself, then I would advise you to check yourself before going that far. Personally, of course, again, it's everybody's decision. I would get stuff done like me. Lipo. There's one doctor in California who has my last name, Dr. Obing. I don't know if we're related, but I think we are. So, family, holla at me. I'm ready to donate the fat in my stomach to anybody that wants. I don't need a butt because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. It's okay. I've gone the song without nyash. But my stomach, once upon a time, before having children, flat. I want to go back to that. Get rid of some of this, But yeah, I think, or no, not I think, anyone that's going for surgery, especially if you're doing the BBLs, liposuction, tummy tuck, whatever it is, research your doctors very, very well. Research on the clinic very well. I know I hear people saying they're going down south to do it because it's cheaper. If being cheaper and weighing against living is a factor, I would choose living. Just because something is cheaper doesn't mean it's better. Check the mortality rate, meaning check how many people have gone to that particular clinic and made out successfully. The reasons why they may have passed, sometimes it's the post-care. Some of us don't understand that after you get surgery, there are still steps afterwards to prevent infections. You need to be doing the deep tissue massages to excrete excess fluids from your system. You need to be seeing a doctor or even a nurse practitioner on a regular basis to make sure that you're not forming any lumps underneath the skin. There are so many things that are involved that if you don't take time, you will kill yourself, but then the doctors get blamed for it. I know in Canada it's upwards of $10,000, $15,000, $20,000.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, they have financing. You can finance like you're financing a car if it's a must. But the most important thing to do is research. Find people who have gone to that particular clinic or doctor and find out about the doctor's license, make sure it's still intact. Because I know there's some clinics in the States that have good reviews, but then when you go to check out, doctor is not so good. There was a story where it was a transgender man who was injecting people with cement and rubber, plastic, and a whole bunch of stuff. Me personally, I said from the look of the person who had done injections, I don't know if you've seen the old school Snow White movie. Yeah, the cartoon, his chin was literally like the cartoon of the Wicked Witch of Snow White. And he said, I did it myself. So, and then the nyash was like...
It was an attachment.
Yeah, so if I'm going to someone to get surgery done, especially something injected in me, This one, the picture says it all.
Exactly.
Don't go. So unfortunately, I think one person ended up dying because of that. The
Yeah.
rest have like lifelong defects that's going to affect them. So do your research. You want to come out looking like Kim Kardashian in the rear, do your research, make sure it's good, be prepared. Everything is money as well, because post care is not cheap at all. So research, please.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. Just.
But is there somewhere? Sorry, is there a place where you can go to actually confirm if this doctor is a quack or is licensed or like his license hasn't expired or like are there places you can go to
There
find
are
this?
websites. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's almost like, for example, an insurance agent. There's a website for us where you can see who's licensed as an insurance agent and if they're blacklisted or not. So it goes the same with doctors. You can find that out. I know with nursing, you call the College of Nursing, you can find out certain information to a certain degree. With doctors and other public health officials as such, there are ways to find out. Call the medical board. Find out, okay, I'm planning on going to do surgery with such doctor. This is the information I need. And whatever they can tell you, they will tell you. Yeah.
Yeah, that aspect is because it's in the Western world. That's when you go through all those processes. Like, yeah, because it's in the Western world, you want to go through all those processes. Nigerians, and generally Nigerians, I don't know about other countries, Nigerians. The last time I went to Nigeria, I went to the beach. And see these young girls going and coming, they all look the same.
Yeah.
They
From
all
behind.
look the same.
Yeah.
And I called the people that we went together and said, excuse me,
What's going on?
What's going on?
before I left Nigeria, we used to see big yash, flat yash, round yash. You know, the bus,
Multi-level.
not all of them do the bus right now, but you see this back? You will see the same shape.
The same shape.
Everybody the same shape. And I was like, wow, so Nigerians don't get money rich like this to do all these things. So I later got to find out that, see, they don't even bother to ask who is the doctor, how much it will cost, or go through the regular routine of testing if your blood pressure is high, or you have this, or you have that. They don't even go through that. Just like you said, they end up blaming the doctor at the end of the day. And even those that did there successfully, they will not even follow the post treatment of the stuff. Like Nigeria, like let me say, I'm not saying Nigeria is a dirty place. You see dirty people. A lot of them are very dirty, right? You have something exposed in your body or some kind of things you take in. They are just dirty generally. They can catch infection after the whole thing. So I believe it's from this small tiny thing that will happen to you that you refuse to take care of immediately that will now turn to a big thing in your body, and then you end up blaming the doctor. So that one is one. Two, yes, in the Nollywood industry, I would say maybe 70% of them they have really done this. 70%. And I won't say, oh, they went to do it to do this. No. As an actor, you want to look good. You want to come out in the big screen or small screen or whatever screen and let people see you as an actor. Good, fine, good looking, because that's one of the characteristics of a good actor, right? It's the feature that they expect of an actor. So you need to really look that way. That I don't blame people that go for it. I will not even blame anybody for doing it. Because who am I to blame anybody that why did you do? It's their personal opinion. So people's opinion,
Definitely.
their reason for doing it is to look good for their profession, right? And another reason is to look good to be attractive to men. Well, after all, you see some ladies coming out to say they actually did it for the men, and then since ever they did it, men they have really done good financial wise. You know, a lot of them in Instagram. So you have your reasons one way or the other for doing it, like to make money, for your job, and then for yourself. Okay, let me take myself for example. First, I will say, oh, my age. My age, or I don't want to do anything, plastic surgery or whatever. First, I will put my job. I will look at my job. I say, really, I want to look good, the camera. So if I have one or two things I want to do in my body, I think I should be able to do that without seeking advice from anybody. But first, I will seek from the doctor because, you seek advice from the doctor. So I would want to look good for my job, And for myself particularly, because now, sometimes when I look at the mirror or when I dress up, look at the mirror, I say, oh my God, I was not like before. This one come out, that one come out. I always complain. So for this reason, if I am opportuned means when you have the money.
L'argent.
The money.
Money.
Not because I want to do it, I will go to somebody that wants to charge me 2K. No. I will go to the best doctor if I want to do it. So, now, going forward, I will want to do it for myself. Because I hate the way I stare at the mirror every day. I complain. Oh, this one, you know. So for me to stop complaining,
You have to do
I can do this easy one, but I will never do something that will attract men. Because I tell girls that do it. Seriously, I tell them. I said, there was a day I asked a girl. I said, tell me the reason why you did your body now. She said, oh, I just want to look good. I said, see, I'm not advising you. This is not for you just want to look good. Mm-hmm. Because you, as a woman, you passed in front of me. I stopped and I looked at you. I was looking like this. Yay! You know, how much more a guy?
A guy.
I said, then I asked her one question. Don't you feel embarrassed for everybody? Everybody will stop and look. Everybody stop and you don't feel embarrassed? She said, no, she enjoys this stare. How people stare at her. I'll say, oh, okay. Because for me, if I do my body for people to stare at me, that will be very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. Because what if I am going out with my guy and everybody is staring? I'm embarrassing my guy then. And there are some guys that want people to even stare at your woman. Yeah. That guy is only just using you to show off. Yeah. You understand? Exactly. So like I said, you can do it, but not SS. Yeah. That SS one, I don't advise. Why don't you take, like me, yes, if I have money, I will take fat from here. I will not add it here, because I can go out, I can easily buy nyash for $500 or $600 and I will wear my nyash. You understand? Yes, but I will not add. Seriously, this is me. I will not take fat from here to add here. Because even the extra nyash I'm wearing sometimes is heavy. Not talk of now, put this one, put that. And every day I will be heavy. I will not be heavy every day. No. I will not do it. I will take this out. Mm-hmm. Take this out. Yeah. Take this. Yeah, you see it? For me to look comfortable with myself. Yeah. Just for me to be comfortable. So that I will not need to be struggling every day. Do you know how long it takes me to dress up to go out for a party? I'm always late. Right? And do you know the reason why I'm always late? I will now force the thing.
The body.
And I will not put the guard too. I will not tell somebody
we have contracted lawyers.
Man, that is not. It's not fun. So if I have the opportunity to take some out so that I will not struggle every day, I will do that. Yeah. You know? But to go and do SS for men to stare at me, that is embarrassing. So anybody that has the chance to do anything can do, depending on the reason why you are doing it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would take it as you have to have a good reason to do it.
To do it, yeah.
And then, like you said, it should be in, what's the word now? I forgot the word I'm looking for. But not overdone.
Not overdone.
You know, it should be moderately done. Yeah. You know, don't do something that, like, really, excuse me, I have to use example,
Okay.
Like, you know, like, example, like, you had a nice body before even doing this, and then you just ruined yourself. At that point, to me, you did it because you wanted the attention. It wasn't because you needed to look good. Because you already look good. You know, so some people, like, they just overdo it, and then they just spoiled what God has given them. I understand, like, if you, like, you know, like you just mentioned now, you've added in some places that you're not comfortable and maybe you're finding it difficult to lose it naturally.
It's hard.
Then at that point, you now decide you want to do some things. Yeah. But like, you know, like you said, you don't do the things that, you're really putting your life at risk for something you don't really need to do. You know, medically, if you don't have to, like, please try. Just try.
It's just shit that comes out of there. Why you want a bigger one?
Like,
that's really, my question.
So they want a bigger shit.
Yeah. Right? Like, how you gonna wipe like your whole hand?
No, that was too much. Just a lot. Seriously,
and a lot of them, they all look the same from behind.
The same from behind.
So twins, triplets, quadruplets.
I said I was at the beach and everybody was having the same ass.
Yeah, and that's us females seeing that. Imagine the men.
Hard.
Like, even for the men, and men are complaining. Like,
some men,
but they're still complaining. Like, how does everybody have, like, you want different design, different styles
Yeah.
of nyash, of body.
everybody
Like everybody
has the
looks
same-
the same.
everybody
It's
looks
not
the
every
same.
day that they'll eat jollof rice.
Yes,
right?
so-
Everybody just looks the same.
Like
Like,
everybody
no.
look, even us as females that we go out, we want to see different packages. We do want to see different body shapes.
Yeah.
You know, it's boring looking at everybody looking like plastic. Like everybody looks like plastic. It's not.
I'm
it's
just not a fan of
entertaining.
big ass. I'm not
Yeah,
a fan
me
of big
neither.
ass.
But if you have it naturally,
I am.
it's
Naturally,
nice.
it's okay.
Yeah,
You know, likes it.
I'm the national president of Flat Ass Association. We ain't got much, but what we have, we can still do
Manage
damage.
it.
And manage.
You know, so let's just be very careful when we are, because especially in the past couple of weeks, as you know, we've heard a lot of people have passed away from the surgeries. You know, like Kit Kat mentioned, make sure you do your research before
Yeah.
you're going for surgeries. Make sure you're not just looking for cheap, you know, doctors out there. Make sure you're going for the ones that can actually do the job. And like she said, it's not just after the surgery ends there. You have to go for that post-op.
And make sure you
to
get
do
your
it.
fahas because that's also needed, especially if you're doing your butt. You need the fahas or waist trainer, the full body waist trainer. Like there's a lot involved.
Good.
See your family doctor first. Because as Sister Debbie said, you need to check out your blood level, if your blood pressure. You have to check out your hemoglobin to make sure you have enough hemoglobin within your blood cells that it can take the surgery. There are so many factors involved. And I only found out because a friend of mine took the time to do the research. I said, all of this is involved. I
And
said,
just
okay.
the rules
I
and
said,
regulations
let's
that
just
come
wait.
with it. Like,
I said, let me use my mouth and say I'm going to do this. But okay, now
you can only use your mouth to say, but if you know
now
the
my
process.
next excuse is let me wait till I have another baby. Then the excuses will keep coming. But
And
then
I find that now that so many young people, like you guys, wait, get married, or we have children, then
It's
your
society.
body changes. Like the butt you didn't have before, after baby, you have that butt
didn't have
sometimes.
breast before.
Yeah, some people you don't have
Yeah.
breast before, you now have the breast. Let it come naturally.
Let it
Like
come
wait till you
naturally.
have
Yeah.
these children before you upping yourself under the knife.
exactly.
Like have
Exactly.
patience.
it's true.
Let your body
Yeah.
do the
'Cause
natural thing.
If you spoke to me about this maybe 10 years ago, I would have added doing my breasts into
Yeah.
liposuction. But thanks to my daughter, I have breasts now. Before, I was matching my back. It was flat.
My own, even liposuction, the bet did not do anything for my own. No. My own was as flat as cement, flat table, very flat. And listen, like I said, there are reasons why you go under the knife. Man, I was a tomboy. Like when I mean tomboy to the core. God Kukuma created me tomboy finish. You know, then those days where we'll be doing all our shakara that we'll be doing too, we'll wear the bra, we'll come and put tissue
Socks.
paper.
Tissue
Tissue
and
paper, we'll
socks.
cut it. Tissue is even too expensive. Socks, so we'll take scarf that we used to tie to church. Scarf, we'll chuck it inside. We'll now do it as if it is something. Man, the very first day I entered abroad and the first money I made. Yeah, I went under the knife. That's why I say and going under the knife doesn't mean you should make the whole world see it that you have really
Yeah,
got.
make
was
it
a
look
very
natural.
Natural, nice, and like you said, the procedures. You must go whether you have pleasure, whether you can do this. You have to go through all the procedures, and they will certify you fit before you can do it. And I did it. I had just a beautiful, nice. And as I was getting big, it was going with it, and not this nonsense they do these days. I did my 26 years ago.
Wow.
So I started growing naturally.
That you
It
won't
looks
even
natural
know
now,
that
yeah.
you got it done.
Yeah,
and I
you
think
don't look
that's
it.
the idea is to enhance your
Natural,
beauty.
yeah.
That's why I
Don't-
said,
don't go and be changing
if
your
you
body.
know, don't change your
the
body. If you
lip
know you need
fillers.
something, they go for the lip. They go.
They
See,
go for
I
the
needed.
looks.
Yeah,
Then they'll be
seriously.
looking like
I
dogs.
was the
soon.
first time.
The one that the nyash is hanging, they'll come.
Like,
boy.
The
Like,
butts are like
why?
this.
Because I
and then
believe
the lips
if
are like
which
this.
is my wish, oh God, let my wish come true. Maybe
Amen.
somebody there wants to sponsor it. My wish is
just
suck this
liposuction. Just
just suck it out. By the time you suck it out, maybe this one will now show.
So,
Yes.
You get it?
Yeah.
Just suck this out, and this one will show. Because I know what I was before, right?
Yeah.
So because of the delivery, my babies and all that, I
Yeah.
started adding. So we'll come back to, not like come back to, 51-year-old woman, take and use it. You won't be sissy
I
forever.
no,
Oh, but you can definitely still look good.
Yes,
you
of
can always
course.
look good at
No,
any
it's
age.
it's about making yourself feel good.
Good,
That's
that is
it.
it.
Yeah.
And
It's
for
about
those,
making
Yeah.
yourself feel
for those
good.
who don't want to do the surgery, go to people like me who can do
Yes.
the laser lipo, but it doesn't work magic. If you are overweight, like if you're really big, you have to be on a diet first and maintain. I always tell people maintain that diet for 3 to 6 months and see that you're losing weight, and then come. So then that way, as you're losing weight, the skin tightening treatment can also tighten your skin at the same time. I've had people come who have like loose skin already. I can't help you with that one. That one you would need a tummy tuck. Yeah, because the machine has to be used on you as you're losing weight. If you've already lost it and you have hanging skin, loose skin, that one is a surgery if anything. Yeah, but there are different ways.
Interesting.
So, any last statement? Anything for your fans? Anything upcoming that you want them? Well, okay, you said that you have something coming up next month. On your
Yes, please, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Trust me.
And what's
We've
the name
really-
of your YouTube
My
channel?
YouTube channel is Oyiza Pro TV. Oyiza Pro TV. Please, guys, we've really spent a lot. We producers, we're spending a lot. So if we decided to say, okay, we want to start doing things our own and start making it, we just need your help. Guys, please, you've been there. Like, I'm just using this opportunity to say big thank you to my fans. I'm saying yeah, I'm very grateful. Honestly, from the depth of my heart, I am very grateful. Please, guys, keep supporting me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna take me down to more than 1K. So let me let me be monetized, though. Please, please, please. And my production is coming up on the 14th of next month. Yeah, named is a TV series, Ladugbomi. So we put more funny comedians, a lot of comedians. I'll be posting it very soon on my Instagram. Yes, a lot of comedians are in. So it's going to be a production Nigerian and also here in Canada. Yes, Canada and Nigerian. Yes, that's what we did. And I have another short movie coming up too. It's just going to be strictly Canada.
I better go put
Yes.
me on the
Right?
cast. Right?
Yes, so-
Put me on the, that's what we are
Yes,
saying.
let
me
Put
know audition.
Put me on the casting. And then when she gets to casting,
Let
you
me
say,
know
oh,
audition
Adeba
time.
said, put me on the casting. Yes, I put me on. So what do
No,
I
that-
do?
No, put me if I
seriously.
fit.
Yeah,
the
if it
role.
fits
Yeah,
the role,
yeah.
yes.
You know.
So we're just gonna do everything together, like the short movie and also how did they use it? They say kill two birds, use one
Yeah,
stone,
kill two birds,
Kill
kill
two
two
birds,
birds.
yeah.
That's what I'm working on. Huh?
Makes
Thank
sense.
you for that. Thank you so much, guys. We love you.
Thank you for honoring our invite.
Yeah.
You guys don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to, if you want to be a guest on our program, it's just a DM away. Don't be afraid. We don't bite. And then of course, like we mentioned like a few episodes ago, men are allowed.
Yes.
Men are
We
allowed
love
on our
men.
program.
Yes,
we agree with men. We want you guys to come and say your piece,
Yes.
up in here. And we do want support. Like, we said it earlier. We want support. We need support to continue to push. Canada does have support. And if you have the links on how we can get sponsors, financial support with the community, with the government, please, we are open. Send us links, and we want to apply so that we can do better and we can continue to give you what we want to see.
Very true. And again, leave the comments. Let us know what we're doing, whether you like it, what we can change. Again, give us your insights so we know that, okay, maybe we need to touch up on these points a little more. But aside from that, remember, stay true to yourselves. Don't let anybody push you into something that you don't want to do or that you don't like to do. Support one another. Support yourself first, and then support others. Lead by example. That's all I got.
Yeah. And Cruiseman Podcast is here to give you full-time entertainment, fun, gist, gossip, you know. Always go to the comment section. Let us know what we are not doing well, and we'll correct ourselves, and we want to go for you guys. And also don't forget to watch Cruiseman Podcast on our YouTube channel, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and so on and so forth for your entertainment anytime, any day.
We love you.
Love you.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, sax. Good.
This podcast is supported by Deborah Iwidafi Films.